Good morning from Santa Barbara Harbor. Just driven an hour from Lompoc to get here. It's about 9:30 in the morning now. Just gonna explore Santa Barbara for the next 3 hours before we head off to the Ronald Reagan Library. Looks like an interesting floating house. How bizarre is that? Santa Barbara Beach. Looks lovely. Just gonna go and get into my Ferrari. One day when I win the lottery.
Hello, darlings. So have a beautiful day. Did you get that picture?
Lambo there as well. Porsche, Mustang. And whatever that is. Wow. What a difference. I did, don't you? Nice wooden pier.
That's what you wanted from that other one.
Yeah. You can drive onto it. Be parking at the end. Giant cannon. Not really, it's tiny. No fishing. You can't jump in, you can't dive, you can't fish.
What can you do?
What can you do indeed? Go on, Alison. Looks like in July 2000, half the pier burnt down. 13.5 million to reconstruct it. Wow. To the end of the pier. Quite nice 360 view all the way around. No overhead casting you.
Okay, I'll try not to.
Okay. Danger. The Tasmanian taffy turkey. Interesting. So there was no Christmas decorations that took our fancy. We're too posh. So we got this Santa Barbara fridge magnet, and there's another Tesla Cybertruck. Chap with a Tesla jacket on. Maybe it works for him. Yeah. Quite cool. Alright, yeah. It looks like he's advertising it. Giving away Tesla stuff.
Press that in and then it should swing the door out.
That's cool.
You might go right.
Are you kind of promotion those cars?
Yeah.
Oh.
Quite cool. Nice one. Apparently you can test drive it for free overnight. You scan this QR code. It's nice with all the palm trees in the background. Arts and crafts, is it? So it looks nice, all the white painted buildings. Flowers smell gorgeous around here. Going for a coffee now. Alison's spotted a Starbucks just up the road here. There it is, straight ahead. And also these little lighthouses on the street corners. Gorgeous round here. I've got a nice grande latte, and Alison's got iced caramel macchiato. Looks good. So we're just round the other side of the harbour right now.
Yeah.
See some little fishes in the water.
Any? Maritime Museum there.
Vandenberg is as far south of the equator as Hawaii is north. Think about that one. Alright, you got that? Here you go, Zach. Here you go.
It's Velcro.
Fresh sushi. So, as well as the Ferrari we saw earlier, might as well splash out a bit. Any taking your fancy, Alison? Not too bad, really, is it?
That one's nice.
That one, $500,000. Sure.
One for $1 million there.
$1 million.
From 1994.
Wow. Yeah, doesn't seem right, does it? 1994. 30-year-old boat. What, £1 million for it? Yikes. Wonder what it was brand new? A gazillion. You're worth it though.
Oh, thank you.
A seahorse statue. Quite cool. Yeah, entrance to a beach as well. A yacht club. This place looks nice, doesn't it? Members only yacht club, yeah, sure. All the boats. Nice and calm on this beach. At the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library. Just driving up to the entrance, and there's old ex-presidents on the lampposts. Tells you the year that they governed America. High up in the hills.
In a quarter of a mile, enter the roundabout.
There's Biden, 2021 to present, 46th president. Quite a nice view up the hill. Apparently it says the lot's full, so we've got to park on the street and get the shuttle. Must be busy today. 45th.
Where's Biden?
This is it. It's nice, isn't it? Really warm today. First stop, the restaurant. A nice tuna melt. Lots to choose from. Pizzas, burgers, sandwiches.
Welcome to the White House. Marine One will be landing momentarily, bringing the President and First Lady home to what many call the People's House. The White House grounds occupy 18 acres, and one of its most famous features is the South Lawn. It was first conceived by Thomas Jefferson, but didn't become the South Lawn as we know it until the White House was rebuilt after being burned down by the British in the War of 1812.
Thanks. Welcome to the Oval Office. Though I spent years in this office, I never thought of it as mine. I was just the latest temporary occupant in a long and distinguished line. Earlier still, Queen Victoria presented the magnificent desk to President Rutherford B. Hayes. Crafted from the timbers of Her Majesty's ship, Resolute, it's an enduring symbol of friendship. While I love the desk, I must admit that it wasn't perfect. In fact, carpenters had to raise the desk a couple of inches. It was either that, or I would have had to lower my knees.
Just given by your mate.
Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Okay, so where do you guys want to start?
Reagan helped our country find us. student play, and then another. I tried hard to understand the characters I played. The process called empathy is not bad training for someone who goes into politics or any other
Some became legendary.
Ask him to go in there with all they've got. Win just one for the Kipper.
Randy! Randy! Where's the rest of me?
In late 1941, America entered World War II.
Hey, there's a star on TV. There he is. I'm famous, everybody.
Ronald Reagan won by almost 1 million more votes than the incumbent governor.
Governor of California, 1967 to 1975.
Spending $1 million a day more than it was taking in.
As required by the state constitution of California, Governor Reagan needed to submit a balanced budget, but he had a major obstacle to overcome.
So far, I haven't been able to get this passed our Democratic legislature here in California, but I'm going to keep trying.
Janet.
Some government experts are inflation the way it is now. How are young people today going to be able to buy a house?
It can't get any worse than what it is right now. The American Embassy in Tehran is in the hands of Muslim students tonight. They stormed the embassy and took dozens of American hostages.
The Iranians burned the United States flag and denounced the U.S. government.
And yes, it has come to this, the 300th day of captivity for the hostages. This is the situation. There had been a United States effort to rescue the American hostages in Tehran, but the effort failed.
There are reports that up to 45,000 Russian soldiers are now in Afghanistan or ready to cross the border.
President Carter said the Russians have one more week to pull out of Afghanistan, or the U.S. will not send the Olympic team to Moscow.
Reagan, a protected winner with 50% of the vote. Bush, 23%. Reagan even better with 2-1. Atmosphere in downtown Cleveland tonight can only be described as being
It's here. It's reflected here, so you can read his speech.
This carriage clock was given to Ronald Reagan by Margaret Thatcher in June 1982. It's like an assassination attempt.
Quote from that other president's inaugural address, and they were in office about 20 years before President Reagan came to the White House. The quote says, "Let us never fear to negotiate, yet let us never negotiate out of fear." Does anyone want to take a guess who the president was? Most people go with FDR because he has a fear quote. We have nothing to fear but fear itself. This quote belongs to John F. Kennedy from his inaugural address, an admirer of his life so much he had this bronze eagle paperweight engraved with him.
You ever go on charity and ask this question from the money with his knowledge? It's been replaced with us by a Christian. And that chart over there is the exact chart of the chart. Family here is one of the greatest law. I don't know if there's a great law or there's
John Washington didn't do so bad.
I feel myself as a very 3-day-old.
About to see Air Force One. Big Boeing airliner used by many of the presidents. Wow. Look at that view as well. Police, Secret Service detail. And a helicopter. Air Force One was retired after 28 years of service.
What's it like to fly and chat with the President? Welcome aboard Air Force One. President Ronald Reagan.
It's a better office than any I have. I can get more done on this plane. For example, I do a lot of letter writing. A lot of mail that I choose to answer myself. And that mail can pile up and be quite a stack of many things in every other part of our lives.
So it looks like they brought the plane in and they actually built the hangar around the plane.
Personal friendships with these people. And as I say, maybe it could have done it less conveniently to have such a meeting, but this has made it that much more possible.
Today, when the President of the United States leaves for a major travel abroad, the planning
George W. Bush opened it on October 21st, 2005. Right, there's the big day, the big time, what we've been waiting for. We're going to ride, well, we're going to ride, we're going to walk through
Board Air Force One.
Air Force One. Sadly, we are unable to take any photos or video on Air Force One. But I shall tell you what it's like when we get out the other side. Wow, Air Force One was quite cool. The front of the plane was a communications satellite sort of radio wave area where you can contact anybody in the world no matter if you're at the end of a runway or in the middle of the flying over the ocean. And then there's the President's quarters. After that there's Nancy's quarters where she would relax. Then you've got several rooms, so the plane's separated into rooms. And then after several rooms you've got normal business class looking leather seats, and the press would sit towards the back of the plane where the galley is. But it was good, very interesting. Yeah, cool bikes, police car. Kawasaki's. There's a President's bulletproof car. Look at them windows. Yikes. The length of it, 21 foot 8 inches. Ground clearance 7.5 inches. Wow. It's a beast. Mind you read, this is Marine One. The President's helicopter.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Marine One.
Hello. Wow. It's quite grand, isn't it? Steps out onto the terrace. Check out the view. So this is the hangar they built to get Air Force One in. This is a Ronald Reagan. It's a pub. Apparently Ronald Reagan's family was originally Irish. So in 2004 they dismantled a pub in Ireland and brought it over to the library. So this is all original, all from Ireland. So you can have a beer or a coffee. I think I'll have a coffee. Signifies the Iron Curtain and the Berlin Wall. World War II. Wow.
Of mistrust that divided our countries, we had to begin by establishing a human personal
Ronald Reagan and Mikhail Gorbachev.
The two most powerful nations on earth. It was clear he believed completely in the Soviet way of life and accepted a lot of the propaganda he'd heard about America. Yet, I also sensed he was willing to listen. The two
3, 2, 1, and liftoff. Liftoff of the 25th Space Shuttle mission, and it has cleared the tower.
This is a piece of the World Trade Center from 2001.
It's all part of the process of exploration and strategy. It's all part of the chance to expand.
This section's all about Reagan's love of the outdoors, and that horse has sunk since you got on it. What's going on? It has. I'm sure it had legs before you sat on it. Yeah.
Giddy up.
Julie was working for
Ken Calvin.
Calvin at the time. I was just telling this story about his way to go on this one.
The nation mourns the passing of a president tonight. Ronald Reagan, surrounded by his family, died at his home in California today after a long and difficult time.
With faith in Jesus Christ, we receive the body of our brother Ronald for burial. Let us pray with confidence to God, the giver of life. He will raise him to perfection in the company of the saints.
I have been truly blessed to have been a friend of Ronald. I shall always remember him with the deepest admiration and affection. I will always feel honored by the journey that we traveled together.
We have lost a great president, a great American, and a great man. I am lost a dear friend. We here still unified, but we have one Reagan to guide us. The wrong Reagan never had. We have his example.
I don't know. Some steak dinner now?
There's a Star Wars exhibition going on as well.
Have you guys already done the Reagan Library? No, not yet. Okay. We close at 5, so we have to get through it a little quickly. So go outside, out the bookshop, take a left.
Wow.
Yeah?
Cool stuff in it.
We still have them?
Yeah. I'm not even kidding. They're better than anything in this room.
Why, man?
They're this tall. They're this tall and they're battery operated, and they actually fight with the lightsabers. Lightsabers.
Really?
Yeah.
Where do you have them?
I'll never tell you.
Yeah,
You're not allowed to see them. They're not quite as big as that, for sure.
No, I don't want any pictures. Thank you.
Cool Stormtrooper. Nope, nothing. It's a heck of a camera, that. Blasters, lightsabers and blasters. Princess Leia's replica blaster. Han Solo's blaster. Luke Skywalker's stunt lightsaber. Skywalker's lightsaber. Princess Leia's medal ceremony dress. Pod Racer, R2 and C-3PO. Young Anakin's helmet there. So this is the link between Star Wars and Star Wars. Reagan implemented a countermeasure to potentially stop and take down any nuclear rockets that threatened America, and that implementation was called Star Wars. Counter any missile threats. Sally Ride, the first American woman in space. June 18th, 1983. Wow. F-14 stealth bomber.
412 departure, radar contact. Traffic 1 mile is a fight. Climate anchor 2.5. Copy that, pop out.
Looks a bit like the Cybertruck.
Right.
The M1 Abrams tank. The Black Ace Squadron F-14 fighter jet. So this is an actual piece of the Berlin Wall that was given to the Reagan Library. We're just approaching our next hotel for the night.
In a quarter of a mile, turn right.
The Hilton Garden Inn. This is because tomorrow we're off to Six Flags Magic Mountain theme park.
Take the next right.
So we've just checked in to the Hilton Garden Inn, Valencia, Six Flags, ahead of our theme park day tomorrow at Six Flags Magic Mountain, California. This is a two queen room. Let's get a quick look around. There's your AC as soon as you walk in. Currently set to 72. Feels good because it's warm out today. The beds look nice and comfy. That's cool. The lamps, looks like you've got a USB in one side and a plug socket on the other. Cool. Got a nice chair that the wife is modelling. Lamps all over the place. A giant AC unit there. I've got a pool view. We're on the ground floor. Right in front of the pool there. It's got a jacuzzi that's bubbling away out there. Open until 10, they've just said. This place has got a restaurant, a bar, a gym, should you need it. There's a writing desk there. Big 50-inch TV with my name on it. How did they know? Magic. Bit of storage there. Don't know what that is. There's your fridge, obviously. Don't know what you'd put in there. Who knows? Ah, posh coffee machine, Keurig, with the pods. House blend coffee. Very nice. Microwave. Full length mirror over there. Got some storage. There's your iron and ironing board. Plenty of coat hangers. And the bathroom. There's a tub with a shower over it. There's your complimentary cosmetics. Looks like your hairdryer's down there. Couple of sockets in here. Electrical sockets. So yeah, that's it. They do serve breakfast. It's not complimentary. You do have to pay. And I've just spotted some more plugs around the back. Around the back of the lamp. There's a couple more USBs there and a couple more plugs. That's amazing. So many plugs. You charge all the devices at once. So yeah. This is the Hilton. Very nice.